What's up, you guys? I know I just did a live with Splinter, and don't worry, I'm not going to be on here long, but real fast before I go to bed, I thought we could do an evening time meditation where we just read maybe the gist for today. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to pull it up on my computer, I guess. Hey, Merc. And we can do a meditation real fast before we all go to sleep, okay? Hey, Lou. Hey, Misty. What did you guys think? I just love Chris to death. He's just such a good guy. I just have a soft spot for him in my heart. So I hope you guys enjoyed his interview. He's just a good guy. And we're going to help him get off that marijuana. We're all going to be there for him. Because I understand that it can be difficult, especially if you're trying to do it all by yourself. Yes, he is such a good guy, y'all. Okay. What are you doing back there, Nate? All right, you guys. We're going to read out of the Just for Today tonight. So.
Why?
Why? What do you mean, why? All right. Hey, Douglas. What's up, babe? Hey, 80s baby for life. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so are y'all ready? Let's do this. All right. I guess I'm going to have to put you guys right there so I can read it from my computer. Yeah, you're not supposed to be on the camera, remember, Nate? Okay. It's okay, though, buddy. I love you. Okay, let's do this real fast, you guys. So today is January 29th. We're almost done with this whole month, you guys. So that's awesome. And then we'll be into February. And do you guys know, guess whose birthday is in March? I'm March 8th. So if y'all want to buy me presents. No, I'm just playing. Okay. January 29th, 2020, you guys. Okay, here we go. The first step. An action step. Page 29. Hey, Marcus, I texted you back on email. Do we understand that we have no real control over drugs? Do we understand that we have no real control over drugs? Basic text, page 18. At first, many of us may have thought the first step required no action. We just surrender and go on to step 2. But step 1 does require action. The action we take in the first step will be evident in the way we live. Even from our first day clean, if we truly believe that we are powerless over our addiction, we will not choose to be around drugs. To continue to live with or associate with practicing addicts may indicate a reservation in our program. An absolute belief that the first step applies to us will ensure that we clear our homes of all drugs and paraphernalia. As time goes on, we'll not only continue with the basics, but add new actions to our first step. We'll learn to feel our feelings rather than trying to control them. We'll stop trying to be our own and only guides on our recovery journey. Self-sponsorship will cease. You can't sponsor yourself, you hear that? We'll begin looking to a power greater than ourselves more and more for spiritual satisfaction, rather than trying to fill that void with something else. Surrender is the only beginning. Once we surrender, we need to learn how to live in the peace we have found. Just for today, I will take all the action necessary to practice the first step. I truly believe it applies to me. All right. So, did you guys hear that? I really want to underline or, oh, hold on. My dog has to go to the bathroom. Hey, Ruben, how you doing? Okay. So what exactly is a meditation session? So this is what it is. When we do a meditation, you guys, we'll read the Just for Today or the Courage to Change or any other reading for AA or NA, or it could be any reading from any program. And then we're going to talk about it. So now we're going to talk about it. Step one, it says right here, it says sometimes people think that step one, there's no action taken, and that all you have to do is say, okay, I did step one, I surrendered. That's all I got to do. But what this is telling us is, it says the action we take in the first step will be evident in the way we live. So by taking action with step one, we change our people, places, and things. We get away from the people who are still getting high. We get all the drugs, drug paraphernalia out of our house. And that is living. That is changing by living your life differently. It's easy to say, I surrender, right? It's easy to say it. But are you living it in your life? Are you truly surrendering by getting away from, people that are actively using? By getting rid of your old drug dealer's phone number out of your phone? Maybe you have a boyfriend or a best friend that's still in active addiction. I know you might care about that person by hanging on to them and keeping them in your life, you guys. That's dangerous. It's actually basically, it's a surefire way to fall back into your addiction. It's a surefire way to relapse. Especially in early recovery, it's very difficult to be around people that are still getting high. Do any of you guys struggle with having people around you that are still using and you're trying to stay sober? A lot of the times I think that, hey Donna, a lot of the times I think that we kind of do that to ourselves because we're gluttons for punishment. If you're trying to be sober and live your life right, then you don't need to keep other people around you who are not doing that. In order to be a winner, you got to hang out with people who are winning. In order to be sober, you need to hang out with people who are being sober. We have to change the way we think and live. And a lot of the times it's hard to leave that old life, that lifestyle behind. For sure, why I find myself isolating. Yes, that's so hard. One of my biggest triggers. I hate hearing about people picking up or using or glorifying it in general. Actually, I don't right now because I literally separated myself from everybody. And that's not easy, but that's the best thing you can do. Listen, you guys, I want y'all to understand something. Me too. And it's really hard for me to make friends because I'm just not good at it. For the longest time, I thought I understood. I surrender. Recently, I've been realizing I've never truly surrendered. It's hard. It's giving up it's totally letting go because we no longer have control. That's what it is. We lose the power of choice, you guys, when we're in our active addiction. And so I used to do the same thing, Krissy. I thought I would say it all the time, like, I've tried to get sober so many times. I really want to do it this time, but I was never truly giving up and surrendering and taking the action. See, all I would do was half of it. I would say I surrender, but then all the action that came behind it, like separating myself from people who are actively using or getting rid of all my old pipes and straws and spoons and rigs, I would keep them in my house. Like I was just hanging on to them for extra, just in case I ran into a situation. But what that is, you guys, is it's a reservation. Do you know what a reservation is? Just like when you check in at a hotel and you have a reservation to use is you're holding a place. You're holding a spot in your mind to get high again. Okay? I used to have reservations all the time. Honestly, this is the first time I've ever cleared out all reservations. This is the first time I've ever truly surrendered. Truly surrendered. I was always holding a place to go back out and get high. I always had somebody in my back pocket that I could text. Hey girl, hey guy, I need some shit. You got some shit? This is the first true real time I've ever really done recovery all the way. Every other time, and we talk about this, if you guys know, I have a whole playlist on my channel called Tales of a Chronic Relapser. If you go back to watch Tales of a Chronic Relapser, I think there's 3 episodes in it, you'll see how this is the first time that I've ever really worked my recovery. You have to get rid of people, places, and things. Even places trigger us. They do. You're right. Wow, that couldn't be truer. I always had a rig kit hidden somewhere in my house. Junior, honey, I used to hang them, you know, the pictures on the wall. I used to sit rigs behind the picture on the wall. Hello, or in the vent on, you know how trailers have the vents on the bottom? I'd lift it up, put it underneath there. I finally, for once in my life, you guys, I really want to live my life different. I really want to be a better person today. I really want to stay sober. You know, I don't want to lose my life. And I know that, you know what, Krissy, I want you to know that by being here and being with me and just being a part of my life and watching these videos and being in the Patreon, the seed is being planted in you, okay? And the seed is being watered, and we're just waiting for it to grow. And when it grows, I'm telling you, girl, you're going to be unstoppable. But you got to believe in yourself, because I believe in you. I know you can do this. I know that you are going to be amazing. You deserve recovery. You just got to give yourself a chance. You got to give yourself a chance. You know? But how many of you guys can think back to times where you really thought you wanted to be sober, but then you're looking back on it and you're like, you know what? Maybe I didn't do everything I should have been doing. You know? Maybe I thought I wanted to be sober, but I didn't take action. You know, how many of you guys are sitting in here today and you're thinking to yourself, oh shit, I haven't taken action. She's talking about me. I still have my old dope friends around me, right? I'm still hanging out with the people, places, and things. I still got a bag hidden underneath my pillow or underneath my mattress. You know, if that's you, then this message is for you. Then that's how I look at it. Sometimes I feel like God or my higher power, he'll place messages in front of me, and I'll literally learn right there. I'm like, damn, that message was for me. You know, that message was for me. I needed to hear that message. Does that mean that you're a terrible person? No. So, we've all been there. Like I'm telling you guys, like I did the same thing. I just want you to know that if you're doing that, then you need to get rid of it. No, take this as the light bulb moment, as the moment of clarity, and say, you know what? She's right. I don't want to relapse. I don't want to lose my recovery. I'm going to make a difference. I'm going to change today. I'm going to take action. You know, I know it's hard to get away from people like that, you guys, and they're not bad people, all right? When somebody's in active addiction, they're not a bad person, okay? They're sick. But it's not your job as a person in early recovery, especially, to try and save them, okay? A lot of us are not strong enough to go back and try to save anybody. Let's say you are newly sober, okay? 6 months sober, and you have a friend who is still getting high, and you want to help your friend get sober, okay? If that's something that you want to do, you find someone else who's been sober longer than you, and you say, hey, will you help me? I want to go talk to my friend and share with her all the gifts of recovery that I'm getting now that I've stayed sober. But I don't feel comfortable going alone, so I need someone to go with me. You know, and that will be, that's the best, most safest way you can go, you guys, is to bring somebody with you who's already been through that. So that way, if temptation arises, you have somebody there that will say, let's get back on track. Let's stay focused. All right. So step 1, it's all about surrendering, but along with that surrender, there has to come action. So if you guys need help, figuring it out or taking action, you can always message me on the Real Talk Recovery phone. You can join Patreon, you can join our Facebook group, or you can join our Discord, and we'll all help each other stay on the path to recovery, okay? We'll all help each other stay accountable, because that's what this is about. It's about us working together to stay sober. Okay. So now that I'm done, what do y'all think about this eyeshadow? I know y'all are tripping. Don't I look like a fairy goddess right now? Oh, yeah. And guess what? I lost another 3 pounds, you guys. All my girls in Patreon and guys, Leroy, I'm going to be uploading a video with a weigh-in in my Patreon tomorrow morning. So if you are a part of my Patreon, go in there in the morning and you'll see. Thank you. I know. Listen to me, you guys. Today I went to Wendy's and I got a salad. I'm really, really trying, you guys, to do better, because I want to get in shape. I don't want to just come on here and talk about recovery and all that stuff and half-assed. Like, I got my recovery, I got the sobriety part. Now I need to learn how to take care of my body. So that way I'm the total package for you guys. So not only do we have it going with our recovery, but we're going to have it going because we're going to learn how to get ourselves in shape and be just recovered in all aspects of our life, not just from drug addiction, from food addiction, from low self-esteem, low self-worth. We're going to get together and do it all. You know what I mean? I really want to just get myself balanced out. Somebody commented on my video the other day, and it was like, I guess it was a troll or something, but they accused me of being on stimulants, and I was like, what? Believe me, if I was on stimulants, you guys, I would be so skinny y'all wouldn't be able to see me. Hey, what's up, Nenalow? When are you going into treatment? I got your comments last night when I was laying in bed, and I just want you to know that I'm so fucking proud of you for getting yourself into rehab, man. That is a good fucking decision. April, what are you coming off of? I've saw so many of you guys Suboxone. Okay, so are you tapering off of it, or are you just going to jump off cold turkey when you go into the treatment? All right, Captain, I love you, girl. We're just chit-chatting now, guys. Oh, 6 mil. Well, listen to me, okay? Make sure you start tapering, okay? Taper slowly. I've been trying to lose weight too. I was tiny, 100 pounds, and went up to 180 in 2 months. Turns out I have PCOS. Hey, Nicole, I have to get myself checked too because I've heard of that. Hey, it's okay, Nenalow. You can do it. Nicole, question. I watched the mod video. I don't have Instagram. Why do I need it? You don't need it. You don't need it, Krissy. I can connect with you in Hangouts. Okay? Cindy, no, you're not. You're perfect just the way you are. You're not gaining it. PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I'm telling you guys, working out helps a lot. So now that I have a job where I'm like more at home a little bit more, I'm going to get, hopefully I'll be able to afford a gym membership, and I'll be able to take you guys with me. Okay? Ash, hey Ash, how are you doing today? Are you feeling better than you were the other day? Hannah! Hey, Hanny. It really does help. I got to get into it too. That's mainly my problem, is that I am not moving enough. I need to exercise. Hey, Amy, I'm glad you're here, girl. Love you. I have to tell you guys, like, I've been going around to different people's like live streams and stuff, and we have one of the most poppin', awesome, uplifting, positive live streams on YouTube. It's freaking amazing. So, shout out to all my mods who keep the chat going and are uplifting to each other and other people. Y'all are doing a really, really good job. Oh, Espranor. Huh. I also want to, okay, so I want to touch on one thing, you guys. So I've seen 2 YouTubers in the last couple days who are getting off of maintenance medication. And I just want to talk to you guys about this, okay? I know a lot of you guys watch the same YouTubers that I watch. And I know I totally understand why some people want to get off of maintenance medication. I really do understand that. I just want to make sure that you guys are, if you're on maintenance, that you are doing it because you want to get off for you and you're not being influenced by anyone else. I want you guys to really, really take it slow. And before you decide to get off, I want you guys to be active in a recovery program and in therapy, okay? I'm telling you guys this, please, before you go to get off of medication-assisted treatment, okay, please go into therapy and get into a recovery program. All right. I've just seen a lot of people that are jumping off, and it just seems like it's out of nowhere. The health problems that I was talking about the other day, I went on Friday and see my neurologist, and I have to go get a spinal tap and another. Oh my gosh, Nicole, I'll be praying for you, okay? I really just want you guys to be successful. And you can be successful and be on medication-assisted treatment for the rest of your life. Okay? I wonder why this is a trend to jump off medications. Very impulsive, in my opinion. I agree. None allow. I've had opposite experience. Positive libido since on Bupe. Good, Merc. It's very impulsive. And it's not something that you can just say, hey, I'm going to get off and then get off. That's why it's taken me so long to taper, you guys. That's why I'm literally tapering down 2 milligrams every 3rd month. Basically, don't get off subs only to get on 6 other medications and trip on hallucinogens. Captain! Oh, Misty, do you? I hope. Here's the thing, you guys. Like, the way my doctor has explained it to me, he's like, listen, if you want to get off, that's fine. I'll help you get off. But if you want to be successful, you have to take it slow. All right? Part of the reason why you have to take it slow is because you have to let your brain catch up to your body, or vice versa, whatever it is. You need to get yourself in the mindset of recovery. You know, I don't understand people who want to forget that they're an addict or who want to act like they're not addicts. I understand wanting to progress and move forward. And hey, girl, I see you, Camila. Who want to like move forward and just do different things. But in my experience, trying to forget that you have an addiction leads back to relapse. Good. I'm so glad. I'm praying for her. Every time I've ever seen anyone come on and say, you know, I'm not an addict, or I'm this, that, and the third about their about addiction, I have always seen it result in bad situations. Okay, It's okay. Being an addict, there's nothing to be ashamed of that. There's no reason to be ashamed. Okay? Like, I'm proud to be an addict in recovery. All right? I own that shit. I'm proud. I say it loud and proud. My name's Nicole, and I'm a recovering drug addict. You know? Um, I have overcome so much in my life. I've got to get my damn ring cleaned. Um, Yeah, I was on methadone for a long time, but I was abusing it. I was a hot mess. I was a hot mess, you guys. I've always said on my channel that you cannot forget where you came from. That's part of sobriety is humility and not forgetting where you came from. There's nothing to be ashamed of. If you're an addict, don't be ashamed of it. Um, if you're someone who's on Suboxone and you want to get off of it, take your time, okay? I will do everything I can to help and guide you along the way on your taper. I will help support you. Nicole Cummings, please look back at comments, please. The way you have recorded your taper is the best example for people to see how to do it right. And I just want people to know that it's very, very serious because it's life or death. If you aren't ready to taper and you jump off and then you freak out and start wanting to get high and then you relapse on heroin and die, honestly, if I was just being irresponsible and coming on here and being like, yeah, I'm just jumping off, blah, 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 I would feel guilty. I would feel like I would feel guilty, you know? I hope you guys know that sometimes I can be very, very impulsive, but I really, really try to say things and think before I say them so that way I'm not just putting out like information that could be dangerous to you guys. So, anyways, I love you guys. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about or say before I go? I got to get Nate ready for bed. Oh, yes. Jexie's doing trivia, you guys. I got to get off here because I'm going to overlap her trivia. Sorry about that, you guys. All right. Y'all head over to Jexie's house. She's doing trivia at According to Jexie. Thank you so much, Merck, for linking it. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with Brett's story.